Stop for a moment and imagine this. What if everything you thought you knew about the universe's age was wrong? For decades, we've been told with confidence that the cosmos is 13.8 billion years old, ancient, eternal, unimaginably vast. But what if that number is misleading? What if our universe isn't as old as it seems, but paradoxically, shockingly young? This is the mystery known as the paradox of time, a riddle that doesn't just challenge a few ideas, but shakes the very foundation of cosmology itself. We measure the universe's age by looking outward, by studying galaxies at the very edge of our view, by catching light that's traveled billions of years across the darkness just to reach us. But here's the problem: we are only seeing a fragment of reality. Like prisoners staring at shadows on a cave wall, what we observe might only be a distorted reflection of the truth. Beyond our cosmic horizon, beyond the limit of what light has had time to reach us, could lie an entirely different picture of the universe's timeline, one that makes everything we know feel incomplete or even dangerously misleading. And then comes the paradox itself. When we peer back at what we call the early universe, we expect chaos, simplicity, and slow, patient growth. But instead, we find something impossible. Galaxies far too developed for their supposed age. Stars that should not exist, blazing brightly in cosmic nurseries that formed too soon. Entire structures, clusters, filaments, supergalaxies, appearing far too mature for a universe still in its infancy. In other words, a cosmos that seems to be growing up faster than our textbooks could ever explain. If it formed so much so quickly, can we really call it old? Or are we actually living inside a universe still in its adolescence, restless, dynamic, and bursting with change? Think about it this way. A person can be 20 years old but still unfinished, still growing, still learning, still becoming what they were meant to be. Could our universe be the same? Could its developmental age be far younger than its physical age suggests? If that's true, then the night sky isn't showing us the closing chapters of a long, ancient tale, but the prologue of a story still being written. A story where we are not the witnesses of an ending, but the participants of a grand beginning. So here's the real question. Have we confused age with maturity? Have we mistaken an ancient appearance for a young and restless reality? And if the universe is still young, still unfinished, then what comes next in its story? And in ours? What unimaginable transformations still await us? And are we ready to witness them when they arrive?